Well, hello, I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a personal growth reading. So we'll take a look at what you accept, what you invite, and what you deny. It could be about a certain situation or just kind of a overall general idea of what's happening. So we're going to use the Black Cat Tarot today. Also, I do personal readings. My link to my email is below. If you are emailing me, just put personal reading in the email and ask the questions. I'll let you know the price. All depends on what you want, what you're looking for. Um, on average, they're $50. If I do a 3 card reading, and you just have to say that in your email, hey, I just want, a real quick reading, or I want something more in depth, then I'll give you some ideas and then you can choose. Also, though, on my website, there is all the different options of spreads. I do other ones as well, but those are there. So, okay, what do our Virgos need to know? Can you tell us? Keep in mind, too, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. I would definitely recommend looking at your other placements with these readings specifically, because even if this does resonate, the other placements might give you some extra, ideas, or give you some more aha moments. Okay, Virgo, let's do this. Um, 3 cards for what you accept. 2 of Cups. That's a nice 2 of Cups, too. Temperance. Empress. It's really nice, Virgo. What you invite. Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Okay, what you deny. Emperor. 10 of Cups. Knight of Swords. Tool for what you accept. 6 of Cups. Tool for what you invite. 2 of Wands. And tool for what you deny. 8 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. There is this could be, again, this does not have to be what it's about, but it could be about something that you're really holding on to, that you're struggling letting go. I see that with some of the tools here too, that you're struggling on moving forward a little bit. So, what you accept, and this is overall a good energy, the 2 of Cups, the Temperance, and the Empress. But I feel like it might be one-sided. So 2 of Cups is relationship, comforting. This could be any kind of relationship, but what it is a relationship where you feel safe. The Temperance reminds me of kind of daydreaming. And then the Empress is about nurturing and mom type energy, nurturing, taking care of things. And I feel like what you're accepting is the fact that there's somebody in your life that you have to take complete care of. They're counting on you. I'm sorry, I got this completely different, came out completely different than I thought it would. But yeah, I feel like there's someone in your life, this person that's the 2 of Cups with you, where it's not a real, it's almost like there's a feeling of kind of daydreamy relationship, but they need you, like they need, or you are thinking that you need to take care of them. So there's this feeling of you nurturing them. They have their head on your shoulders. You're holding them up. You're um, doing all of those things, but there's part of you, and I feel like that's smack in the center with the temperance, that does not feel like this is balanced, and you're accepting that to be okay. The temperance to me in the middle is almost like this totally different card, because the daydreaming part is that you're not, you want someone that can hold you up. I almost get that feeling instead of you having to be the one that holds them up. So with that, you're accepting that in your life right now. So your tool is the Six of Cups is about thinking about the past. Are you living in the past, or are you just daydreaming about it, or are you thinking about it? But as a tool, it's reminding you to learn from the past, look at the past for lessons to be learned, and then move forward. Because there's something here too that tells me that you're taking care of them, or you're feeling like you're the one taking care of them, but it has something to do with the past that you need to look at a little closer and see, why are you doing this? Is this, you know, should you be? Is this a problem? Is it not a problem? But I think the tool about the past is the key here. And then you have what you invite is the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Wands. You're inviting new things into your life, and you're inviting the fact that you want to go full steam ahead. But there is something, you're also inviting disappointment. So I feel like because of the disappointment piece is that you also have very high expectations of what's to happen. And you're inviting these high expectations, but those lead to disappointment, and that's why you're inviting the disappointment in. You are also inviting, though, with this Four of Wands, it talks about celebrations and coming together. However, there's still a part of me that feels like you have this really great idea and you're inviting this great idea in, but there's people around you that don't think it's a good idea, and it's causing you to be disappointed. And I feel like there's people that's not backing you up, and that's what you're focused on. You're inviting the fact that you're focusing on the negative part of this whole thing that should be a positive thing. And by inviting that into your life, because you're I feel like with the Four of Wands, you're inviting people or groups or whatever to contradict you or question you or give you, it's almost like you're inviting them to speak up and to not agree with you. And this has nothing to do with them though, right? So whatever this going full steam ahead is, yeah, you may disappoint somebody and you're inviting that disappointment in, but people are trying to talk you out of it. That's the energy I'm getting. However, with this, the tool, and this is really important, is the Two of Wands. Come together with these people and say, this is my plan, and this is what I plan to do, and this is where I plan to go. And I feel like if you're open and honest, see how they're sitting together? They're coming to an agreement. And I think that's the key here, is instead of disappointing people, or instead of being disappointed yourself with these high expectations, have a conversation. Have a conversation. Say, this is what my expectations are, you know? This is what I accept. And then the other person can say, well, I can't do that. And then you have a conversation, and then you can compromise. And I think that's what this whole thing is about, honestly, is compromise. And then what you deny, and this is again why I say it's compromise. You're denying that you have actually a really good relationship here with the Ten of Cups was supposed to be in the middle. Here, let me do that. This is how they came out. Emperor, Ten of Cups. You're denying the fact that you want control, complete and total control. You're denying that. And you're denying the fact that there's something very comforting here. You're not seeing that either. And you're denying how you're reacting. To me, this Knight of Swords is how you're reacting. You're very defensive about this relationship right now, whatever the reason is. whatever this Ten of Cups is, whatever, this is like a comforting relationship, but you want to be in control of it. It's almost like you're denying the fact that it's a relationship at all, with that in there. And you are denying that you are fighting it. Knight of Swords, it's looking straight at that Ten of Cups. It's fighting that. You're fighting that. The Knight of Swords comes in really quickly and is kind of a little bit chaotic. And you're having that energy going, no way. Look at how he's like standing back. I'm going to fight this. You're fighting something. You're denying that you're doing it. And you're denying that there is a relationship here. And you're denying the fact that you want complete and total control of it. Whoa, Virgo, I was just really out there. And that's okay. This could be really kind of a light thing or it could be a big deal, depending. So, Eight of Swords is your tool here. I almost feel like it says take a step back. Take a step back. You don't have to be in control all the time. Take a step back for a second, because I feel like this could be a really good thing, but you're in a mood here. And I feel like it comes also from this top about what you accept, because you don't want to be the one always having to be the strong one. And that leads to why you're denying that you want the control, and you're denying that this is even a relationship, because it is. But this is saying just take a step back. The Eight of Swords is about being stuck, but when it comes up as a tool, I look at it a little differently. Take a step back. Go into this cave and see what's really happening here. So, because see, this is what you're trying to hold on to is the control, and it's okay. That's down here, but what you're accepting is that you're accepting that you're daydreaming about something else and not this person that you're being strong for. And that's why you're denying the fact that it's a relationship, even though it is. So this is saying, hey, take a step back. Take a look at what. So when you take a step back, then you can look at it from a bigger picture. And I think that's what this is saying. Take a step back. Look at this whole situation from a bigger picture before you do anything drastic at all, whatever that is. Because there is some big disappointments here that you're inviting in, but you're inviting it in. So if you're inviting it in, then you're asking for it to some degree. Now I'm not trying to be too harsh, but so instead, you know what? I'm going to do this new thing. Either you talk to people or you don't, because know that not everyone's going to agree with you, and that's why you're getting disappointed. And that's why you're inviting it in, because you're letting whoever know about this. But also, I feel like until you wake up and see what this relationship really is, and that's the step back part, then you can put all of these into perspective. And then I think the Two of Wands about having the conversation also helps with what you accept, and that you think that you're being the strong one, but maybe you don't really need to be. You're just thinking you need to be, and that maybe this other person doesn't even want you to be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to say, but these are just ideas. So that conversation should be had, and come up to a resolution together. And by taking that step back, releasing control for a minute and saying, okay, what's really going on here? Let me look at the big picture, and then make choices and decisions and moving forward, or whatever that looks like to you, taking those next steps. So there is your reading. For that, I'm going to pull an Enchanted Map Oracle card for a message for our Virgos. What do our Virgos need to know before we close out? Is there a message for our Virgos? What is the message for our Virgos? What is the message for our Virgos? Mountain. Okay, I'll put that right here. There's the Mountain card. It's a face. Yes, it is. You're not. What number is that? 6. Okay. So what do we got? Mountain. Let's see if I can read it. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. That makes sense. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer. But why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around the mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. So, in other words, looking at this from a bigger picture, like stepping back and taking a look at this, what what's the real way around it? Do you climb it? Maybe that's the best way because for some reason it's the best way because there's other obstacles if you have to go around it. So I think that's really good advice coming in, and especially going with this Eight of Swords, taking a step back and looking at the whole thing. So there you have it. Please let me know if you like this. Hit the like button, give me a comment, all of the wonderful things. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.